Defense – Secret Escort. In 2017, an action film Wolf Warriors 2 set a record, making a whopping $880 million in the box office. Naturally, its creators started to work on the third installment, but stumbled upon a bunch of problems. One of the main difficulties had to do with new censorship restrictions. For example, it was not prohibited to address the affairs of the state and brag about China's military power in front of the West. While the creators of Wolf Warriors 3 were trying to figure out how to handle the tricky situation, there came a new franchise about peacekeepers. It has managed, more or less successfully, to get around the existing bans. Defense – Secret Escort is the second installment of the franchise. It was preceded by Defense – Bomb Crisis. Both films take place in the fictional country of Tukuri. And this is virtually the only thing they have in common. And oh, there's also an actress Zhang-Bin who played the lead role in the first film. In Defense – Secret Escort though, she makes a cameo as a reporter. The film is set in El-Barro, the capital city of Tukuri. The metropolis is sieged by armed insurgents led by an international terrorist by the name of Mendoza. The film's protagonist, Zhu Qi, is the leader of a Chinese peacekeeping squad, whose task is to guard a businessman, Song Su-hang, the owner of a chemical plant in Tukuri. Sun used to do business with Mendoza, but when he broke off all ties with the terrorist, he became their target. Sun refuses to sit idle in a refugee camp. He needs to get to his wife and daughter. Left behind in a small town, Zhu Qi agrees to take him there. The first installment, Defense – Bomb Crisis, opened with a spectacular action scene, but from there on started to go downhill. Defense – Secret Escort, on the contrary, keeps the bar till the very end. But the most fascinating thing is that the shootings and explosions were filmed without computer graphics, which is very uncommon for online action films nowadays. Unfortunately, this isn't enough to make a film that lives and breathes. Out of 5 central characters, the viewer will remember only 3. And this is only because one is a leader, a second one questions orders, and a third one is a woman. The dynamics between the characters lack dramatic tension. The only conflict occurs when they lose communication and have to decide whether to keep going or stay put and wait for reinforcements. Despite the fact that the action scenes are choreographed and shot fairly well, they fail to keep you at the edge of your seat. You're watching dull and monotonous shootings in which the protagonists are fighting endless hordes of enemies. Creators consulted with real ex-peacekeepers. Well, I'd like it better if the filmmakers had combined realistic portrayal of military operations with fiction, just to make the movie more exciting to watch. I also wish that the film had a more pronounced and satisfying ending. Because of the censorship rules, action movies hardly ever end with a triumphant victory of protagonists over their enemies. Instead, we watch the main forces arrive and kick everyone's ass.